Yes, yes. The boys are back for Thursday. Long is making a wild face. I don't know. If
I'm getting hypnotized by Bill.
By
just
Billy?
did a weird, like a karate chop. Then
He's feeling himself
like
with his
a
Penn
stage
State.
hand, like telling me to get off the stage.
Right, pack you up.
Then finger pistols. Okay.
Mhm.
Then the tuck in what might be the meanest college jacket I've seen in a long time.
Shit is hard.
If
No
Billy
puff.
with that went to Penn State wrestling and just started walking along the side of like the mats while they were wrestling,
with
people
like
think he's a coach.
my own singlet underneath.
It's very gross, but
I mean, that would actually be a great reality movie, right? Like the build up, like I'm gonna wrestle in college, I have eligibility, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the arc is you just get fucking spanked by some 21-year-old fucking dude just slammed on your neck. Like that was terrible. Yeah, middle-aged guy. You know, like those movies, like the guy always kind of does okay. You know, like Rudy. Like in real life, Rudy should have gotten out there first snap,
and
like
he's dead.
just head detached from body.
Yeah, he should have.
You know what I mean? Like that's it.
I was a
movie could have
rugby
been-
player at Penn State. Did you know that? Fun
tell.
fact.
I didn't.
I lasted maybe 3/4 of freshman year.
Well, weren't you like a maniac special teams high school football player?
Yeah, no one could block a punt, field goal, or run down and get his head smashed right into the wedge better than me.
He was a menace.
That's why I lasted in rugby as long as I did. I got beat up in practice, and then I went to the parties and was like the life of the party. So they let me stay on the team.
What was Penn State rugby really good?
Well, it was a club sport.
Billy's the real life Frank the Tank.
You really?
He really is.
I'll have to tell some rugby stories
I
at a later date.
I can tell you some fucking real quick rugby. Oh wait, what number we've been?
Listen to Knock 'em Out the Box, episode 203. I'm here with my guys, my co-host with the co-most, the Mr. Majestic, left, right, left kid, Mr. Brandon Long. What's the word?
Chilling.
And the great
Continue.
one,
And the great
Billy Yuns.
Billy
He's getting that paper.
Yuns. That's how you put that jacket.
I'm just trying
That's
to
where
warm up.
Yo, that
I am trying to warm up in my warm up.
yo, that's where the gambling money goes. It goes right to the wardrobe.
Mm-hmm.
Right to the looks.
And he's letting that money ride into this week, and there's lots to be discussed. So
I may or may not see Brendan, depending on what the weather's like this weekend. We're watching the forecast.
Let's go, because we'll be in or around or in, we don't know, the Garden on Saturday.
Yeah, guys, stay
Vin,
tuned.
did you know it's supposed to snow again?
Did I?
It's
Vinny. Did you say Vinny?
what do you call that, Billy? Like yes, but I was like blocking it out. Well, because we got leveled, and it's like we have a lot of listen. Well, first off, all our Aussie peeps, Coach, what up? Shane, what up? Everyone are Aussie, but it's the summer. You know what I'm saying? So
They're having a heat wave.
yeah, and then like all our West Coast peeps are like they don't really understand it. Then you got the friends or people you might know, like my homegirl from Oslo was like, "You guys overreact." Or whatever. I'm like, "Stop the madness." In theory, I know what they're saying, and people that live like at certain places in Canada, they also don't understand. Like, yeah, it might be crazier there in theory with the numbers, but you're not in the fucking metropolis.
Right.
So you're not adding that factor into it. You're not in New York or Philly where it's a fucking blood.
25 million people go in and out of Manhattan every day.
Exactly. You have 2 feet
stop
of
that,
snow
it's a
in the middle of nowhere. All right, the number
it's supposed
itself
to
is
be.
crazy, but it's supposed
That's
to
where
be
it's
there.
supposed to go. How much snow did you guys get? What was your what was your final numbers?
A nice solid 10 inches.
Yeah.
And it was I was going to refuse because it was an AO served on a platter, and I wasn't.
That's why I did it.
I wasn't playing
I
the game,
accepted.
Jack.
I accepted that challenge.
I'm not playing you. I'm not playing Chad. You Chad the AO games. Yeah. Honestly, look, it was. You know what it is, man? It's fucking cold. more than anything. Like it's mad cold. So
Well,
the
we're gonna
shit
be
here,
below
like
freezing where we're at, but all of us for the next they're at least into February. It's
yeah,
this,
I kind of just look at it like, all right, we get through this, and then now, Vin, I know you love the fall. What is your feeling on the winter?
It's not, the snow isn't fun to deal with now. It's mad fun when you were a kid. It's mad fun when your kids are young. Like your guys' kids are mad young.
These fucking girls didn't even want to go out today in the snow. I
But-
couldn't peel them out of the house. They're like, no, Dad, it's too cold.
Says my
Soft.
battery's running low, guys. That's crazy. I'm gonna plug in while we're doing this. But anyway,
That's crazy.
I still pick 20 feet of snow over the summer. So
That's Bill. What's
no
your
one's
thoughts
gonna
on
get
that?
me to
Now that I am the main shoveling entity of my household, I don't like it.
Yeah, you like
What
the
is
summer,
with
right?
what is with hating it and not just paying someone to do it? And I'm not saying that to be a jerk.
Well, I don't
And that
have
goes to
enough
both of you.
where I feel like I have to be like, I'm a man, I got a shovel.
Yeah,
And then I regret it halfway through.
I don't regret it. I'm out there doing man shit.
Right, yeah. But you had your little snow blower thing. What was that?
That's an attachment for the weed whacker. I blow leaves with it.
Okay. But you
It
were
didn't
just
work that
blowing-
well. It worked for the soft stuff, but
right,
you
when it
can't chop
started
through
soft.
nothing. You know what it's good for, bro? Cleaning off the cars.
Right.
Like when you have
Right.
that dusting on there, just shoot that thing clean off the cars.
What about the snow blower gimmick? Hey yo.
I can't justify buying and storing one and then running it like twice. And everybody I know that has one's like, well, yeah, if you don't run it, they don't work. And then when it snows, you go to fire it up and it's like clunk, 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 clunk.
Now, what I do like about a snowstorm is what I did during the snowstorm is walked over to my buddy's house with a backpack, cooler. He had his garage open with the NFL playoff games on, fire in the going in the driveway, and
That's
sitting
doing it.
out.
No one did that in
Snow
my
coming
neighborhood.
down.
I like
I'm
that.
into that.
That's a
That
good
with a
idea.
fight on would have been amazing.
Right.
Yeah, no one. I didn't do any of that. I took my kids to a birthday party, and a lot of people didn't go because of the snow. But I got a Toyota 4Runner which cuts through the snow like a knife through butter.
He thinks he's a big shot.
Kind of think I'm a big shot with that thing. That truck is fucking awesome. But yeah. And then I took Mia, my older one. It was her friend's birthday party, and then we drove around the neighborhood, and I did like fishtails in the truck. She got a kick out of that. She's having fun. With Dad.
Car's not a toy.
Dangerous. That's dangerous.
Fucking couple of sticks in the mud, the two of yous.
Jimmy R was the first one of like the crew to
Get a
his
license?
license. And
Yeah.
he had a piece of shit. I mean, a piece of shit. And
As did I. You guys drove
we'd
around
be
the
like,
snow?
we'd be like,
Hitting
do 100,
snowbanks?
Jim. Do 100, Jim. Do 100, Jim. And he'd get that fucker up to like 92, and then go, a car is not a toy, and get it go back down to the fucking to the speed limit.
I like this guy.
He's the
You're
best.
my
he's
friend and now your friend Rich was behind the wheel for some pretty epic car accidents that we got into.
Oh
boy, we got in a real bad one, which is relatable to hip hop, and I'll wait for a later date to tell the story because
Billy,
a certain rapper's manager was driving the car that we hit.
Wow.
Well, there's going to be a place to tell that story, I think.
Maybe.
Billy, you love the additional intrigue is his family is like the real life Tannenbaums from the Royal Tannenbaums. Every kid has a genius IQ. Every child.
Wow.
This is your buddy?
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild. It's wild. All right, guys. This weekend, there's a Pro Box card, B. You didn't put it on the ledger.
I didn't
I'll
put it
just go
on here
through
because
real
there's
quick.
so much going on.
Yeah,
but
got you.
That's on Thursday.
Oh, I have Friday. It's Thursday
Oh, you know,
night?
you know what? No, you're right. And there's also a Sunday card I didn't put on here.
Okay, Friday night Pro Box, guys. Live Casino Hotel, Hanover, Maryland. Brian Flores, 27-1-1, 16 KOs. Recently lost a split decision to Lindolfo Delgado, who we speak about a lot on the show. Versus Starling Castillo, who's been around, 21-1, 13 KOs. Lost to Oda Aranosian, who's undefeated and can fight. Suleiman Sagawa, 18-5-1, fought Abraham Nova, Jermaine Ortiz, Shushu, and gave Shushu issues. Versus Rene Palacios, 18-0-1. Saturday, during the day, guys, on the Zone. I don't know how you say this arena in Newcastle, B. It's Utilita, Utilita Arena in Newcastle, UK. Bakra Mortalazayev, 23-0, 17 KOs. Hasn't had a fight since he packed up Tim Tszyu. Just bad management. This guy's been calling people out, going on his Twitter and saying, I want to fight. Get me a fight. Versus Josh Kelly, 17-1-1, 9 KOs. Got drubbed by Avanesian. One of the... I called before he got beat by Avanesian, I called him a high. I think Mortalazayev is going to beat the shit out of him.
I think he's going to beat the shit out of him.
They are absolutely, as an organization, meaning Matchroom, just overlooking Mortalazayev and think Josh Kelly's going to win. They're talking about who he's fighting next. They're talking about Boots Ennis. They're talking about other guys at 54. I don't know what they know that I don't. That they see this as some sort of walk in the park or easy belt to pick up.
Then I have
guy.
this fight listed at Newcastle Arena. That's what BoxRec says.
It's
United Kingdom, Tyne and Wear, Newcastle.
I'm not sure.
All right, that's where I think that's where it is according to BoxRec.
Yeah,
that's going to be on DAZN for free, right?
Correct.
Because they're doing another fucking.
This says Utilita Arena, Birmingham. So that can't be right, right?
Was that where it's originally going to be, and then?
I'm not sure where I got that. Yeah, that's during the day, guys. Then look, Top Rank still doesn't have a deal. Saturday.
Hang on. How do you have that for Billy Betts purposes? Mortalazayev. I got him knocking him out in the 5th.
Billy, do you have anything? Do you have a line or?
Just Mortalazayev is minus 300, so it's not a huge.
And they don't have an over/under. These fucking slugs.
No.
They want to wait till it gets closer and see if there's some money that comes in.
Agree. They're always waiting to see if a ton of money comes in. On either Josh Kelly or an over/under. B, what do we think it'll be? Are they going to 10.5 it again, or are they going to go a little?
No,
bit lower?
I don't think so.
Maybe 9.5.
7. Okay. Mortalazayev has 17 knockouts. He's stopped. Maybe are we overvaluing? He stopped Jack Colque. He stopped Tim Tszyu.
Are we overvaluing Mortalazayev based on a Tim Tszyu win? Yeah, okay. We are, and I still think he drubs him. I acknowledge what you just said, and I think he drubs him. That's what I think. That's what I think.
I just meant Kelly. The pure knockout power.
I think the over/under is going to be higher than you and I think.
Right.
I think it's all right. Let's say every single fucking fight is 10.5. I'll bet you it's like 9.5 because Josh Kelly's been stopped. And with that, I'm like, Billy, take that fucking under fucking 6 days a week and twice on Sunday. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
Now, if on some fucking fluke it's 6.5 or something, then we got to talk.
But I'm a little afraid with the. There's no activity. You know, Murtala Zayev.
It's very difficult because we don't know him. We don't know anyone in his camp. We don't know if he's one of them gym rats or
Right, but look, it's not like,
fat?
but it's also not like Josh Kelly is in there just gaining experience. Look at this. One fight in 2023, or excuse me, 2 fights in 2023, 1 in 24, 1 in 25, and now this one in 26.
I mean,
He hasn't fought since June.
This guy is unless he puts like a 5, 6, 8 fight streak together, is going to be like, we have to be referring to him in a couple years. Like, has there been a bigger hype job than him? He was the
10 years ago,
UK the UK Ryan Garcia. Everything was how fast he was. There is no one this fast that has ever boxed before with hands this fast ever. These are the fastest. All these videos of mitt work and Instagram videos of him doing that just to get all of that shit, Avanesi and fly his fucking head, and they throw in the towel in like the 6th round of that fight of a guy who gets clobbered by everyone that's good. Yeah, I love Bakram Murtalazayev in that fight, and I love the under, unless it's wild, the over under, which I'm not predicting now, but we're not going to know until this weekend. Yeah, guys, that's for free on the Zone. Then we go to Tubi, Coliseo Jose Miguel Aguilar.
Do you ever think you'd say that?
No, San Juan. Hey, look, they keep talking about these things are going to Top Rank Classics on Tuesday until they find If I'm fucking Tubi, I throw my fucking hat in the ring and go.
But imagine like being Tubi, and like
or just everyone's murdering them for that they're being.
No, it's like until we find something else, we'll fucking bang this whore.
No, right. I'd be like, hey, assholes, we've
I'm gonna keep throwing this one a fucking bone.
Right.
You know what I mean? Until I find something more suitable.
If I'm
something I can bring home to Ma.
Tell this fucking Bob, go fuck yourself.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Tubi's eventually gonna find they're just learning, and then they'll eventually find the right one.
Absolutely. Someone's going to go there. As we talked about, Zupa went with Paramount, maybe a Fresh Promotions or something, and bring the fights there. I don't know. I like it. I like what they're running Top Rank.
I was watching Tubi today.
I like that Tubi just runs on the Top Rank Classics, just fights for 24 hours.
Right.
You just
my daughter's learning about big cats,
Mm-hmm.
Tubi's got like 4 documentaries in there. Boom, we had Tubi on all day.
I watch Tubi a lot. There's a lot of stuff on there. Okay. Rohan Polanco's on the undercard, 17-0 from DR. He can punch.
Nice.
Good prospect. A Pazzi prospect, fighting a guy named Christian Gomez, 23-6-1. He's a guy that's fought everyone. He loses to the high-level guys. So Rohan Polanco, if I'm him, I'm going, look, Tubi or no Tubi? To-be or not to be? I'm thinking I gotta spark this guy clean out, and if there's eyes on this, that's how
Billy's shaking his head at your.
How dare you?
What are you doing?
You're supposed to sell for.
I wasn't very impressed by that one.
Well, I'm not.
This guy puts on a fucking Penn State jacket.
He thinks he's the Fonz.
And now
once that jacket came on,
he's throwing around different.
Right.
He's giving me fucking stagehand directions and telling me which way to sit, stand, and otherwwise.
You're right.
I was cold, guys. I was cold.
I think you're cold,
Brendan.
In your heart.
He's got a cold, dark heart. You're right.
You're a cold-hearted snake.
Main event. We spoke about on last episode that
we got a prediction here.
Xander Zayas, 22-0, 13 KOs from Puerto Rico versus Abass Baraou.
Puerto Rico.
17-1 with 9 KOs. Friend of the show and good friend of the show, Dan Morley, hipped me to Abass Baraou a while back. Before that,
shout
big
out to
win.
Dan, my mate, Dan Morley. That's my guy. I was just talking to him today.
Dan Morley's great.
Shout out to the great Dan Morley.
Absolutely. Shout out Dan Morley.
That's a mate right there. That's a mate of the show.
He told me how good Abass Baraou was. He's been in a ring with Abass Baraou. Abass Baraou wins this fight and gets hosed in Puerto Rico. He wins it. He wins it the way that you saw Ray Morataya win the Andy Cruz fight.
Front foot,
Yep.
controlling the pace,
Yep.
dictating the pace.
But high level stuff, not just reckless, smartly cut. Zayas, they think they think he's better than he is, meaning Top Rank. You know what I'm saying? He can be beaten. This isn't one of those undefeated guys that's a prospect, then wins a belt, and you go, I can't see. Like, in other words, I watch Shakur Stevenson, and we're going to talk about that, obviously, and go, how do you beat this kid? Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I say. I watch Xander Zayas and go, if you do this, you'll beat this kid.
Which is what? Tell us.
Look, a lot of the things that we both liked that Ray Morataya, there's a lot of similarities here. Look, and I don't think Zayas is as good as Andy Cruz, but stay on the front foot. But there is, I don't know why it isn't viewed as such, but there is intelligent pressure, doubling the jab, the right cross behind it. Abass Baraou is also awkward, which I don't think Ray Morataya is. I think that's where the similarities end in terms of intelligent pressure. He's also awkward with it. There's a herky jerkiness to his style, which I
How
don't
do you
think,
prepare for that? Yeah.
I don't think you can.
You get any of that in sparring?
Yeah, and even when you can, you're like, how do you mimic it? Because his timing is so weird. A bit of a poor man's Israel Madrimov in terms of the herky jerky style, where you go, there's feints there that aren't even being used as feints by the fighter. Does that make any sense? Just his natural rhythm is almost a feint.
That's a good point.
I
think this is going to come down to Xander Zayas. Is he going to be able to move laterally and counter the entire 12 rounds? Okay. It's very difficult to do because I don't think Abass Baraou is going to stop.
He's not
coming.
He's got a fucking ticker on him.
Right.
His conditioning is next level.
I'm betting my beard on this fight.
Okay,
I got to shave my beard with Raynon. And if Raynon loses, he's got to grow just a mustache and leave it on there for 3 months.
3 months?
Mm-hmm. And I got to shave my beard if I lose.
I like this action.
Yeah.
So
I'm picking Baraou. I got Baraou. This Tommy the Dull Blade has
we do fucking
Zayas.
think a lot alike, I'll tell you, because guys, I swear to you, we did not make picks to each other before.
No.
This.
So I'm picking Baraou based on pressure.
I'm dying to hear the line from Billy.
We're
going to give him no respect.
Xander Zayas minus 425. 10.5 rounds.
Mm-hmm. All right. I think that it's another. This is going to be a slow drowning. Zayas is going to look spectacular the first 3-4 rounds. Baraou's not going to go anywhere. The difference is going to be the body work, ring generalship that we talk about, right? Where he's going to put Zayas where he wants to put him. He's going to work, continue to work, and eventually drown Zayas in the late rounds. I think he wins a close one, 7-5.
He's going to start walking him into shots.
Taking the back end of the fight.
Abass Baraou wins this on my card, on Brendan's card, even on Drunken Billy's card. 7-5, 8-4, butt clean, and gets hosed in Puerto Rico.
And I still got to shave then.
UD for Xander Zayas in a fucking robbery. Abass Baraou's walking him. He behind the double jab, the cross, downstairs, as Brendan says, and he starts making it as look, Zayas' ring IQ. He's going to say, I'm going to fight off the back foot. I'm going to counter him. Abass Baraou is going to walk him into shots with where he places his feet. Going to make him move to his left, throw the right hand, walk him into it. Make him move to his right, walk him into a left hook. And we're going to have it a clear card, and they're gonna rob this kid.
They
But
only
I don't
wanna-
know what you do there, Billy. That's the problem. Do you go, okay, I believe this guy can get a fair shot in Puerto Rico, and this kid's Puerto Rican, and he's
just
what is
stay
he?
safe, bet the distance.
He's definitely bet the distance, but Billy, he fights out of Germany, but he's ethnically, where's he from, B? Is he from Ghana? I
No,
forget where Abass
the Congo, I think.
but he fights out of Germany, Billy. But
Yeah.
he's really good, and they're giving him, that's disrespectful. That what was it, 4.5 or something?
Well, it's not the first time that you have actually made a prediction that is a robbery, and it's a shame that that's an option that you go to quite often in this sport.
Well, Brendan likes to say there's nothing you do
He's
less
born
of
in
and
Germany.
get
He's
better.
born in Germany.
I definitely didn't know that, because his English is good, and
Okay,
they're pretty anti-speaking.
how do you say this?
Togo.
Togo.
So
descent?
that's where his parents are from. He's
Mhm.
31. He's really good, Billy, and he came out of nowhere. I wouldn't have known about him if it wasn't for our friend Dan
Togo is a
Morley.
country.
And he fought this kid, Yoenis Tellez, Billy, who was undefeated and basically was sent in to lose. And he put it on him to even be here. And now he can unify. And like you said, it's fucking sad. But like I was going to say, Brendan always says, there's nothing you do in life that you do less of and get better of. And like that, there's another certainty. You don't win 21-7 in the NFL and go, we lost. You gotta know.
Right.
No, or bet that. You go, yo, I think the Patriots are gonna win the Super Bowl, but nah, they might get robbed. So take Seattle.
Right.
Because they're gonna get robbed. They're only this sport. So I don't know what you do. I don't know to our loyal listeners what you do if you believe what B says, and Baraou is going to win 8-4, 7-5 and get the nod in Puerto Rico, or what I believe, and they get hosed, a la the Danny Garcia gift against El Maestro.
Yeah.
Where he just beat
Mauricio Herrera.
dog
Yeah.
walked Danny Garcia.
I love when they would show Mauricio Herrera in camp. He's like at a barbecue drinking beers and shit.
Yeah,
hanging
like,
out.
yo, man, maybe not put that up there.
Right, sucking down Tecates and shit.
Yeah. Guys, on
Love a nice Tecate.
I actually do too.
Yeah,
On
big
the
24
we are
ounce.
killing the pay-per-view mode, the zone pay-per-view. Also
What the
Saturday
fuck,
night.
man?
The world's most famous venue, Madison Square Garden, New York City. Go uptown. Starting off with big baby Jarrell Miller, 26 1-2, 22 KOs. B said he was packed up about 3-4 years ago. He's fought a bunch of times. Fighting Kingsley Ibba, 16-2-1. Look, if this guy comes in like he's known to as a blob and thinks he's just gonna walk over this guy, he ain't.
You know Kingsley Ibba?
Yeah.
You hip to him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am. Yeah, he can
Oh.
fight. Jarrell Miller is naturally talented. He's naturally gifted. He had a shot at being a lot of things, of beating some real guys. He's got cuts a brilliant promo, Billy. Heel all day long. He is arguably the best promo in the sport. He gets pinched for he's been pinched like what, 3 times now for popping hot? Vic?
At least. Yeah. How he's allowed to fight professionally is beyond me. They should give him the heave ho. but I think he's
Anything
just
there,
too fat.
Billy? That's just interesting to me because Jarrell Miller can easily lose. As quickly as he can knock out Kingsley Ibba, he could easily lose if he comes in. I'd love to see that weigh-in, Brendan.
Yeah.
See how fat he is.
Jarrell Miller minus 700.
Jesus.
Yeah, if you were like, I want mad bets and just see how the weekend plays out, I'd be like, oh, throw a couple dollars
Right.
on that at 7-1 on Kingsley Ibba. But not because I'm picking an upset special. Just if those weekends where you're just like, I'm going nuts because and then other weekends where you're more
When I send you
conservative.
the meme of the devil shaking
the
his
devil
tail.
shaking its tail, I'd be like, you know, Shushu Carrington. Billy, you're familiar with 16-0, 9 KOs versus Carlos Castro, 30-3, 14 KOs. Lost to Cool Boy Steph in a fight we think he might have won, Brendan.
I definitely
You
think
did.
he won. Yeah.
He also lost to Brandon Figueroa, who at one point was very good, and he can still handle himself. This is for WBC featherweight
Lost to
title.
Luis Neri too.
Yeah, who can fight.
Mhm.
He lost 3 times. 2 of them that were real were to real guys, and he might have beat Steph Fulton in that one loss.
But he hasn't fought since then.
Look, man, I've been just completely let down by Shushu Carrington. What's going on here, Billy? I'm interested. Very interested.
Let's see.
Bruce is his real name. Bruce Carrington, Carlos Castro.
Carrington minus 900.
Yeah. Billy, so
That's
far.
that's disrespectful.
So is fucking Kingsley Ibba, Jarrell Miller. Like, this blobs drawing with, didn't he draw with Andy Ruiz?
Another 2 fats.
Yeah, like how are you a
That's
massive
sumo wrestling.
How are you a massive
Dog.
Favorite when you popped hot 9 times and you come in over 300 pounds?
Maybe they just figure he's going to be on steroids and have an edge.
9-1 is crazy to me. Shushu Carrington has looked pedestrian against the guy that's fighting this weekend. Isn't Suleiman Sagawa fighting this weekend?
Yeah.
Tomorrow?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's on that pro box card we just talked about.
If I was a betting man, I'd be a dickhead and bet Carlos Castro on a fucking massive upset. But, no over under, Billy, yet?
No.
Whatever this would be, I'd love the over, Brendan. I can't see an over I wouldn't take.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to get rid of Castro. If he does, shout out. I think I'm going to take Shushu. How many rounds is this?
12. It's for a belt. A vacant WBC featherweight title fight. I think this
7-5.
I think it's a close fight that can go either way. That goes to Shushu, but we go. I'm not mad if you had that a draw
7-5.
or had it for I mean
7-5. Bruce.
I think it's draw-ish and goes to Shushu Carrington.
He's 28.
Yep.
right.
Carlos Adames.
This is very interesting.
Very 24-1-1 versus Austin Ammo Williams. My favorite nickname in the sport. Ammo Williams is hard. That's a name. 19-1, 13 KOs. Got packed up by Hamza Shiraz, who has shown that we talk about losses aging and wins aging. It doesn't look horrible.
No,
for Austin Williams because Shiraz has moved up and packed up. I think Carlos Adames is really good, man. Adames. I think he's really good. Adames, tomato. You'll hear people say it both ways. Adames is, I think, how he says it. WBC 160-pound title. There's we haven't heard a peep unless you have, Brendan, from your sources regarding Alam Hanala and him popping hot. And is he suspended? Is he coming back soon? He's got 2 belts. Everslandy Lara is 109 years old. He's got a belt.
Yeah, no one's really been reporting on.
No, nothing. Remember, he said, I'm coming out this week with my statement and my proof.
It's like the Epstein files.
Yeah. He just fought Johan Gonzalez, did Everslandy Lara. So he's going because the guy only fights once every 18 months at 49 years old. So he's good for till 2027 as far as he's concerned. He's playing with house money.
That's fine. It's okay. I see you went on 50.
Another guy who Al Heyman made a ton of money for without having to do a lot in a while. He had a run where he did fight everyone. I mean, I'm not going to front like he didn't.
All right. Who do I have? Adames or Williams? Ooh. Man. I'm just never impressed with Austin Williams.
Neither am I. I think it's an 8-4-ish. Adames, and then I want to see this. We called for this division to be unified. We were very close, and this guy popped out and fucked it all up because the winner of Alamhanala Lara would have if Lara won, he'd have 3 belts, and then could either unify with this guy or retire. In which this would look. We were so close, guys, and now we're so far.
Why did Adamas sit on the shelf for a year after the Shiraz draw, which I thought he won? Interesting. And Amma Williams has been relatively active, correct?
Well, yeah, the Shiraz. So he's been, like you said, he's been out a year.
A year,
Adames,
right?
which
Does
is
that
crazy.
change your mind on any of this? He's rusty, okay, and it's not like Williams is fighting a gauntlet, right? But he had 2 fights in 2025. But again, he's been on the shelf since July.
I think there's a certain age with guys where I start going.
You get it?
Yeah, I don't know.
How old is Adames? 34?
31.
31.
He's younger than I thought. I thought he was 34, 35. So you're right. You're right. Everything I was about to say, nix it. I was about
Stricken
to be like,
from the
you're
record?
34, 35. I understand only wanting bigger fights and fight if you fight once a year
And
and
he's the
bigger
champ.
fights. But yeah, you're a champ.
But he's not defending? Like, I don't get it. I guess he's getting it in now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and, Bill, is there odds? Did you say odds? I'm sorry.
Adames is minus 360.
He's like a 3.5 to 1 favorite.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and say Austin Williams with a UD.
Carlos Adames.
I'm going to pick against my
It'd be a
intuition
wacky
here.
Carlos Adames with a UD, 8'4-ish, 116, 112.
I'm not mad at that pick. I'm going on this lack of
activity,
and Adames really isn't like that active when he fights, right? Like,
no, he's not. He's good though.
He's good, and Austin Williams kind of annoys me. I had higher hopes for him, but I'm picking him.
Oh, I mean, my hopes were so high that that's a show into itself. Who let us down?
Right.
Keyshawn Davis versus Jermaine Ortiz, again, interesting. Ortiz just fucking gives everyone problems. He's got a gas tank. He's a bit awkward. This Keyshawn Davis is a little bit zapped. No,
What do we have odds on this?
Is it wild that I think he's zapped?
I think he's totally zapped.
Keyshawn Davis minus 600, 10.5 rounds.
This is his first fight at the weight at 40, right? His fight's at 40, right?
I thought it was his second. Yeah, you're right. He hasn't fought in a fucking year too since that Baranchek win.
Right, but remember what happened?
Yeah,
he
I
was
do.
Supposed to fight. He came in so heavy that they canceled the fight. Right.
Yes, and he was eating and drinking, and they jumped Nair Albright. This kid's fucking wacko, Billy. This Keyshawn Davis, and he hasn't been cutting promos that make you go, oh, you know what? This kid's back on his square. He's more wackier.
Yeah.
They usually go, oh, I'm not, look, I'm in, Pazzi likes a nice shit show, but I'm saying that this line and this Jermaine Ortiz can fight. B, is there any percentage of your brain that wants to call an upset special here?
I do. There's a big percentage. No,
15, there's 20 of mine.
Well, my brain's small. I can't spare that much.
You have a puny brain. If this fucking kid's as wacky as I fucking think he is, he's going to fucking lose this fight.
I think he's going to win. He's going to look bad. If Jermaine Ortiz is motivated.
I don't fucking hate that pick at all.
If Jermaine Ortiz is motivated. Keyshawn wins, looks bad, gives a wacky. This is even beyond the prediction.
Wacky post-fight interview?
Gives an erratic, strange, weird interview after. Yeah.
Okay, I like that call. Win, lose, or draw. I think he gives a wacky. I think if he
Keyshawn Davis, close decision, steals a cab after the after the fight and wraps it around a telephone pole.
Calls an Uber, gets an Uber from his phone to the Garden, steals it, drives, uses a snow embankment as a launch pad.
And goes right into the Hudson River?
No, like lands on another car, other cars, and
Can I
drives on top
bet
of
these
that.
odds?
Yeah.
This is where we like those prop bets. What are the chances this kid
nice prop
has a
bet.
meltdown? This guy's acting like a fucking nutcase. He might have a fucking Oliver McCall meltdown in the ring. Hit this guy in the ding, start crying or something. I don't fucking know. This guy's wacky.
He's wacky. He's a whack job.
I don't fucking have a problem with that. I don't like fucking when one of us steal the other one's thing. I think he wins and looks shitty, and
then does some other shitty shit.
Says some wacky shit.
You can tell like when he's trying to be normal in an interview and he's hanging on by like a thread.
By a thread.
Yeah.
And no sport can fucking rip that thread from its fucking root than boxing. This guy's fucking eating ice fucking sandwiches with lettuce as the fucking bread.
Yeah, he's like,
to get this weight for Friday. Come on.
Is that what he was doing?
No, I'm just making something up. Like
I wouldn't be surprised if it was a snowstorm. He's like lunch.
Yeah. Is there what is he again, Billy?
He is
Keyshawn
minus 600.
If I was a sick animal, I'd fucking take Jermaine Ortiz. If I was a fucking degenerate.
Is there an over-under, Bill? Is it 10.5?
10.5.
All right, so they don't think he's going to get the stoppage.
No, I like that over. He's not stopping Jermaine Ortiz. Kid's got a fucking iron chin.
Right, but is Ortiz at this point, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I keep getting brought in as an opponent.
He's another one. You gun to my head, I'd say he's 35. He's not even 30 yet.
He's
29 years old. He was a child when he fought Lomachenko then, by that math.
He's selling real estate.
Yeah. Yeah. He's got a chin. He can box. Billy, I love that over. Forget all the jokes. He's good. He's athletic. He can fight. He has 2 losses, both the future Hall of Famers, and neither of them stopped or dropped him.
He's from Worcester, Massachusetts. Tough town up there, Worcester, Mass.
And the main event seems like I can't remember this many times. 9 times. 2 guys on our pound for pound going head to head. Very rare.
Go. And young under 30.
Yep.
This is pathetic we say this now.
It is. The current and future of the sport. Teofimo Lopez, who is the guy at 140, guys. I realize there's belts out there. I realize there's other guys chirping. It's fine. This is the real guy. He was the real guy at 35. He's the real guy at 40. You can't take that away from him, regardless of the fact that we didn't have him on our pound for pound list for a while, because he's known to put in clunker. I thought I don't think B agreed with me, but I thought he lost to Xander Martin. He looked pedestrian against Jermaine Ortiz. When did he say under his breath, do I still have it?
Xander Martin.
Xander Martin, okay.
Yeah.
He looked pedestrian against Jermaine Ortiz, who's fighting on the co-main. I guess it's the co-main. I'm not sure. Maybe Abass is.
No, I think that's the co-main. That's how they have it listed.
Look, the only thing here is he's so much bigger, no puff, naturally. He's gonna end up at 47 at some point. I don't mean it soon, but he will.
He don't look big though, bro. Like I've seen him in person. He doesn't. He
looked huge at 35. I don't think he looks huge at 40.
No, he see him against those other guys, and you're like, holy shit. But all right, this is a tough one. Obviously, it's 10.5, right, Bill? What are the odds? Shakur's what, 3-1?
Shakur is
Got to be a little closer.
minus
No?
330.
Holy shit! They're giving a 2-division lineal guy no fucking respect, Billy. He was the real guy at 135, Billy. Now he's the real guy at 40.
This is a quick prediction for me. 8-4 Shakur in a fight that underwhelms because he's gonna make Teo fight off the front foot. Teo doesn't do great off the front foot. He is a great counterpuncher, back foot fighter. Although he did take it to Loma for a few rounds, but then Loma started to time him
and fly his head
in the end. And I think I'm gonna take it. Shakur, easy to score. Stevenson, 8-4. That rhymes. That's bars, kid, with a Z.
Shakur Stevenson in a prime Floyd Mayweather-esque performance. That prime Floyd.
Yeah.
Not difficult to score.
But might be difficult to watch if you're a rock'em sock'em guy.
Yes. I'll have it 9-3. They'll have it 7-5, 8-4. But I'll have it, 117, 111 or something.
Right.
Most likely. I mean, I'm just predicting how it'll go out, so I'm using scorecards. I'm not filling out my card beforehand. I think Shakur is that good. I think he's that difficult to beat. What can Teofimo do, Brendan? Can he hurt Shakur?
Okay, so that was he can hurt anybody. Yes, anybody can get hurt. He can hurt anybody. He's explosive. He's athletic. His boxing IQ is underrated. It's just not Shakur Stevenson's. Teo's good and well respected by anybody in the boxing community.
He's more respected in the community of smart people that are way smarter than us than by us.
Right. Well, because we tend to add in all the dumb stuff he does and says, where we take exception to it because it's typically racist, it's ignorant, and it's classless, as well as you don't need to do that. His style is explosive enough where he doesn't need to have that kind of personality. But he's as the great Giannis Papas says, got a leaky roof. A little touched.
And the old axiom of fighters being dumb, guys, this is a dumb son of a bitch. I mean, I know it's sort of a trope, and then you hear someone like Chris Algieri, and you go, "Oh, that's so
or even
antiquated."
Shakur ain't stupid.
No. I'm saying, I mean, the average person you talk, you go, "No, I was blown away by how articulated that guy is." That's an old trope. It should be dead. This guy's the walking stereotype of a dope. He's like Rocky Balboa dumb.
Yeah,
he's a nitwit.
Says dumb stuff.
He says dumb racist shit all the time.
Right.
So does that come into play? For me, I'm not speaking of a B. For me, absolutely.
Okay.
But I don't like his father either.
I hate his dad.
But I'm trying to do my best to keep all that out of it, and I'm telling you guys I am. That's how I view this. I'm very curious to see how Shakur carries the 40. This is just a little side note. I want to see him go back down to 35 and fight everyone down there.
Yeah.
Well, before he goes back available. Up. He said he will. Meaning, like, they're good fights there. I will. I don't know if I believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna. If he gets his ass kicked, he's gonna go. All right, yeah, I'll go back down. If Teofimo beats the shit out of him or sparks him out, of course he's gonna go back down. Does he win and go back down? I don't know, guys. How many times historically can you say that? No, he's gonna go. I was a gun here and beat the real guy. Why the fuck am I gonna cut weight?
He looks bulky too, Shakur, recently. So,
Billy, what do you do here? You take the over, or do you take?
I think this could be a parlay of the over and Shakur.
I can see 4 of these 5 fights without saying, "Oh, this is a crazy call." I could see 4 of the 5 of these going the distance.
Okay. Now this is going the distance, you think, right?
Absolutely. The Jarrell Miller Kingsley Ebba, I think someone might get slept. Just 2 big guys slinging the dog. Someone's got to go leap.
What do you got?
Yeah. All right. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got Shakur. What did you say the score was?
I think my card's going to be 9-3-ish. I think they are going to have it. I think they're going to have closer cards than that. I think it's going to be.
All right, I got some.
I think we might even be going. That was a bad card. It's going to be sort of lopsided, and someone's going to turn in a draw. Someone's going to turn in a 7-5 Shakur, and you go, what was he watching?
All right. Well, that wraps up predictions for the Stevenson, or I should say the Teofimo Lopez Shakur Stevenson card, because Teofimo's the champ. All right, Billy, did you lock those in?
Locked and loaded, baby.
Yeah, but he's going to have
some
to.
mail from our guy DJ Absurd. He says, "What up, guys? Congrats on 200 episodes. I believe I've heard them, if not close to all. My favorite boxing podcast. Thank you. This whole Oscar thing is crazy. Too many conflicts of interest messing up his business and opportunities for his fighters. It seems one of the major problems is Turkey not wanting to fund this fight with Virgil and Boots because of Oscar talking shit. So the bigger purses that he normally provides is not there for this fight. I really hope they can find a way to get this done. Really want to see that fight. What are your guys' take on Teo Shakur fight? We just said that. It seems like a lot of people are looking at this as a 50-50 fight. I actually don't think this fight is going to be very close. I see Shakur making him look silly with a wide decision. Teo has problems with boxers. Anyway, still excited to be attending that fight. Are you guys by any chance going? I will be in the neighborhood. I will be in the vicinity. Don't know if I'm going in. William Bindlesticks, a.k.a. William Betts, a.k.a. Billy Bindlesticks, a.k.a. Tapeworm Billy, a.k.a. Boxcar Billy, might be in New York. Chen's has plans, can't come. Me and Billy might be walking.
Oh, it'll be a night if I come to New York, my friend.
Let's rock, as the great Al Bundy says.
I'm going to have to babysit via technology.
Oh,
as the great Ali G says. Technology.
We'll FaceTime you, Vin, your favorite.
Wow.
Yeah. Thanks for doing the podcast twice a week, every week. Always listen while I'm working, driving. DJ Absurd.
Thank you for listening, buddy.
Thank you. And DJ, if you remember, we hung with DJ Absurd at Irish Pub in Atlantic City. That's our guy.
I slightly remember that.
You were having a little blackout, Billy blackouts. All right.
I slept on the floor of your hotel room that night.
You slept? No, you had a cot, didn't you?
I did have a cot.
Yeah, we got you a cot. That's what I'm saying.
I'm pretty sure I got in trouble that weekend, and try to forget it.
There's a lot going on. Oh man. All right. This one is from our guy Sal Batista. He says, "Peace, gang. It's been a busy last couple of months, so I hadn't written in some time. I haven't been very good at following the sport the last few weeks, but I did finally get myself a pair of 1910 edition vintage leather Everglass training gloves recently. I'm excited to try them out at the gym, as they have a punching bag. I'm looking at boxing gyms in my area as well." All right, I love hearing that. "I heard on social media about the Murataya win, and as usual, went to ESPN app to get a quick recap. I was confused because I could find absolutely no reporting on the fight on their app. The first story on there was Callum Walsh's Zuffa debut. I did not even click it. I thought I was going crazy, so I Googled and found a recap on Yahoo Sports. Then I asked Gemini, I don't know what that is, why ESPN had absolutely no reporting on this fight. Is that an AI chatbot or something?
I don't know.
It's Google's version. Yeah.
Okay. On the fight, and it said because it is a matchroom fight. I know boxing has always been fractured, but I thought that was just absolutely petty. Fucking so stupid. I know it's been some time, but thought I'd put my 2 cents on AJ Paul. I don't think it was a shoot or a work shoot. I think Brendan's point or Tommy loved having him on. Paul is just too small and quicker than AJ, and most of the fight he was merely trying to evade AJ. AJ to me has always been a bit lumbering. He goes on to say, and although Paul did land a couple of right hands, it's hard to hit someone who's always trying to run and not engage, especially when size and agility is different, and the size and agility difference is significant. On a side note, pertaining to the episode I'm currently listening to, I do think Fury beats Caballel. In my humble opinion, Caballel is behind Usyk and Fury at the moment. Caballel-Itoma fight would be a good test for both fighters. Would love to see that fight. Thanks for all the content. I'd actually love to see that fight too. Thanks for all the content. It has kept me busy during my month of sobriety that I'm doing for the new year. Started on January 5th. It's always tough to start on a weekend. Much later. So, I guess they call it dry January.
Yeah.
People don't, I call it fat January because I always eat like a fat horse coming off and drink like an animal coming off the holidays.
Yeah.
I like, or any sort of self-control I had
You lose.
during the lead up. Yeah.
I was rattled by
December.
the potential of how much.
How much what?
What did how much weight did I put on over the holiday? You know what I mean?
Did you look or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it bad or no? How are you?
My scale pump faked me for a couple days to think it was awful. And it was 2 pounds after I said, that's all. It can't be calibrated or something.
Right. Start looking at yourself,
I put that much. Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I ate like a animal. I mean, a mental patient for a month and put on 2 pounds. So I was like, all right, I'll accept that.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not good, but
I gained back 6.
Yeah, I figured it would be around 5, and the scale said 8, and I felt like broken as a person.
I've been sucking down beers like water though. Gotta stop with that.
That'll do it.
All right. This one is from Chris LaRusso. Any relation to Daniel LaRusso? If so, tell him I don't like him. Chris goes on to say, pack Walsh up. I can't decide who is more boring fighter, Haney or Walsh. The new Boxing Link Zuffa shit the bed on that card. On another note, Boot should focus on Lanakis are the shit, man.
They are.
On another note, Boot should focus on cleaning at 154 while Ortiz is in limbo. I hope he doesn't take too much time off and no more soft touches like Lima.
Who is this, Brendan?
Chris LaRusso.
Yeah, Chris, I agree, man. If they don't if there's Oscar and they don't pull this,
get him in there. Get another fight.
Madrimov said, I'm up next. I'd love that. I don't know what I love it for Madrimov because I really like him, but.
He says he's at the age where he shouldn't be wasting camps. Appreciate you guys. Your podcast is where I get all the info. Is where I get the info on when and where fights are happening. Well, thanks, Chris. Thanks for listening and thanks for writing in. We appreciate it. Yeah.
Thanks,
Boots should fight as much as possible. Don't wait on anybody. Marination leads to stagnation. And that's about it. That wraps it up. You can find me at the Killer B24 on Twitter, at Brendan Long, KEOTB on IG. You can find us at KEOTB Boxing on IG, KEOTB Podcast on YouTube, okay? And write us at KEOTBboxing@gmail.com. Remember to follow us on IG, like, and subscribe on YouTube. Vinny?
at BoxCutterPazzi, at Vinnie_Paz on Twitter, jmtstore.com for all merch and music related stuff. We will, again, I mentioned a couple times we have podcast news. We're getting closer to some announcements. And with that said, Billy, say goodnight.
Oh, good night, Billy.
Who's yawning?